Hello, welcome, how are you? Sorry I haven't done any videos for a few days, it's probably been about a week. It's been the first week of the school holiday, but it was also the back of my birthday. I had my birthday, and so I sort of like had that, and so I didn't do any videos over the weekend, and then this week I've been working, so people can book in with me, and that's fine. I'll do paid readings, like if you want to book in, but it's just obviously then quite hard to find the time to fit in the videos as well, because I've got the kids as well, so it's like I have to prioritise people who want to book in first, and then when I get the chance to do the videos over the summer I will. So it's a little bit haphazard with the videos over the summer, so thanks for sort of, you know, still supporting and booking in, and, you know, just keeping the soul family going really, because I miss you all when I'm not recording the videos. So we're using the angelic love messages today, and we're using the blunt truth deck for our relationship, what they're thinking about. And we're using the mermaids and dolphins for our spirit guide messages. I thought that would be nice. And I hope you're doing all right in this crazy matrix, because it is a crazy, crazy place to live, isn't it? And it's crazy having to deal with our ego as well. That's the hardest thing to kind of like, you feel like you just want to blame it all on the matrix, but ultimately the matrix is just a reflection of our own ego. So it's not easy, is it? I'm just drinking tea this morning out of one of my goddess mugs. It's going to go cold pretty soon. Right, so we'll go into Taurus. And this is for Friday and the weekend. It's Friday today. Yay. Taurus. Let me just move that book, sorry. Moving my tarot book there. Taurus for Friday and the weekend. Okay. You might not like this card very much. Limbo. Seek clarity on mixed signals. Okay, so there is a mix-up of energy here. What does that mean? Well, it basically means everything's a mirror. So therefore, there is, on some level, you're mixed up about something. And when you're mixed up, it's literally just a sign that this is not a time to make a decision. That's all it is. It's just a sign that you are trying to rush things, and you just need a bit more patience and a bit more time. Because, and I know you might want to slap me for saying that, but sometimes things take, you know, weeks, months to really, you know, for you to really get the clarity. So I know what that feels like. And it's something to do with, I don't know, something to do with an addiction or an obsession or a habit or a problem. And you just need to give it a bit more time before it's going to come clear for you. You've got the Temperance card, so it is all about balancing the energy at the moment. You know, there may have been an apology lately, or you've been feeling like you were resolving things and reaching a more peaceful place. Which is good, you know, your energies are balancing out at the moment, and like I said, that all takes time. You know, it would be great if we could just click our fingers and just everything's boom, but, you know, we're energetic beings, we are spirit, so we're, you know, this ego is fluctuating all the time, you know, it's our karma, and it takes time to balance out. So, I mean, you have definitely reached a more balanced place lately. And the good thing is the next few days you'll feel even better. You'll actually start to feel more motivated and get the clarity you want, because King of Wands is about your ability to be honest with yourself and honest with other people, you know. So that will clear up this sort of mixed up energy that you've had, or these mixed up feelings that you've had. You know, it's like, you know, you've probably been dealing with people who are mixed up and a bit all over the place, but it's kind of a reflection of the fact that you've still been like that within yourself. But it just looks like at the moment, if you can just have patience with yourself, this is a healing time for Taurus to really balance your energies out, to really connect more with your true self, with spirit. You know, things are going to settle down and you're going to be able to be more motivated and more focused, because you're going to reach a place within yourself where you're really accepting of yourself, you're really honest with yourself, and then it will be really clear what decisions you need to make and what actions you need to take. And you will be taking actions. And like I said, you may have to be very honest with somebody. You've got the Lovers cards here. And you've got the Seven of Cups. You've got somebody here who's thinking about you, but they are in dream worlds. They're a total fantasy land. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh no, I don't want to sneeze in the middle of the reading. Oh, sorry. It keeps coming over me. You know, this is somebody who's in a complete fantasy land when it comes to their attraction towards you or what they think about you. This is somebody who's mixed up. Yes, I mean, this is definitely an energy where there's been a lot of mixed up energy for your person and for people around you, and then but you as well at the roots. You're going to get more clarity and you'll be able to observe how unrealistic this person is. They just live in dreamland. Whatever they think they could do with you is totally unrealistic, and they don't quite understand the reality of the situation. I've seen the future with you and I want you by my side. You know, they're thinking about you, they're attracted to you, they would like to have something with you, but how is it realistic at the moment? You know? What's your spirit guides helping you with? A soulmate relationship. New romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. So spirit is helping you to manifest a more spiritually based relationship, and it's because you're clearing up. You've been surrounded by partners or people who have just been really, just the energy not good, but you're clearing up your own energy. You're really starting to understand now what you need to do, and it's going to come clearer to you the next few days. And it's going to help spirit bring you somebody who's actually more spiritually based, because you're going to be coming from a much better place within yourself, you know, a more spiritual place within yourself. So, you know, it's good news for you. And the next few days, I think things getting cleared up, more clarity, and spirit's obviously helping you to attract a relationship that's going to be much more spiritually aligned. So that's very nice. Right, we'll go into the Virgo. Virgo. New beginnings. Look forward to a new beginning. So a fresh start for you. I think, you know, it's where you've obviously been doing a lot of work on yourself, a lot of improvement in your life. And sometimes it's like we feel like we're regressing a little bit. But then actually, when we do regress a little bit, it's not really a big problem, because it helps get us more clarity. And then, you know, you can even be more specific about what your new beginning is, you know. Yeah, you've been weighing things up with the Two of Pentacles. There may have been information in writing that has informed you of something recently, or it will be, like, very imminently. And, you know, you're weighing up the obstructions, you're weighing things up and sort of considering, you know, if I do this, it's going to take me back there. If I do this, is it really going to take me where I want to go? Do you know what I mean? And it's all of that. But the thing that Spirit's trying to remind you of is that actually Spirit is the doer and there is a predestined plan for you. So all of this weighing things up and over-analysing is pretty pointless. I hate to say it, Virgo. I've got Virgo in my chart, so I do it all the time. You know, you've got to surrender at this point. You really don't have a clue what's happening. Spirit does. Spirit's got your back. Spirit's already got the predestined plan in place. They're saying that this is a new beginning opening up for you. You know, you can obviously sense what the obstacles have been. You can sense where people have mucked you about or caused you problems, and you can even see where you're causing yourself problems. But in any case, Spirit's just taking you through to the next chapter regardless. So it's all happening anyway, and you're going to be taken through to your next chapter now regardless. And I feel it's a fresh new beginning where you're more spiritually aligned, where you just feel more like yourself. And, you know, I don't think you will be so worried about other people or analysing so much what you're doing. There is an energy here of people being woken up. All right, so they're quite private. They're being taken on a spiritual experience, and because they've got the Hangman reversed and the High Priestess, what this means is that Spirit is basically not allowing your person to muck about or you know, be in denial. Your person's being forced to face up to certain things in their life at the moment. But they are being private and quite secretive. They sort of are being held in limbo. Everything's a bit of a mystery to them. They don't really have a clue what's going on. But it's a bit like you. I mean, this is a strange thing. You're sort of both mirrors. But I think neither of you really know what the hell's going on. Neither of you really know what's going to happen next. This is sort of a groundbreaking time for both of you. And it's going to be very interesting to see what Spirit does with Virgo. Yeah, your person, I'm listening to my guides. You know, this is not necessarily someone who is spiritual, but they, you know, if Spirit's taking hold of somebody, then they'll just be making them see the signs, or, you know, they'll just be stopped in their tracks because Spirit will just shut doors on them and things like that. So your person's going through quite an intense experience at the moment, which they may not really like. Us just add that in. They may not really like this, but it's just what Spirit's doing with them. There is something definitely very predestined about this time. So if you're finding this time frame quite strange, I want you to know that, you know, try not to figure it out in the mind. I know that's difficult, but that's because essentially what you're going through at the moment is completely predestined by Spirit, completely beyond your control, and it will all be unfolding, and you'll start to see what's going on as it's happening. You see, there's not very much you can do here except that Spirit's in control right now. You know. Yes, oh my God. Look at this. Yes, your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. Okay. So you can what Spirit wants you to do is just act on your intuition day to day, moment to moment, rather than planning in your mind a strategy of what you're going to do next, or analysing things. You know, can things work? Can't things work? Is this right? Is this not right? It's not so much about the mind. It's about Spirit is now taking you into a period of your life where you will be living more in the present moment and just literally seeing how you are day to day and going with the flow of where Spirit's taking you, living a more intuitive life, you know, and that's a real breakthrough for Virgo. You know, it means you're breaking down the super ego. It means that you will basically be getting closer to your true self. And that's the major thing for Virgo. So I hope that reading is helpful in some way, because it's a bit of an unusual one, but it may confirm for you, if you're feeling like things are a bit strange at the moment, it may confirm that for you, that it's just because Spirit is taking you through to your next chapter, and Spirit is in control of this situation, not you. Ultimately, that is to spiritually upgrade you, you know. Okay, so we'll go into Capricorn. Oh, you've got limbo. Seek clarity on mixed signals. And I'll pick another card. Reciprocate. Express shared feelings. So there's some kind of limbo. There's been mixed signals. And it's to do with the sharing of feelings. Okay. So there's been something here to do with like wanting to share feelings, but it's not really happening. Okay. You know, you've sort of gone through a period of disappointment. And it's really annoying because when you're going through that period of disappointment, all you can focus on is the disappointment, and you can't really appreciate the possibilities and the new opportunities that could arise, you know, because you're just stuck looking at the things that are, you know, disappointing you. And that's not a very nice place to be, is it? What's going to happen is that is not going to be going on for too much longer, because there's things going on around you that are going to take your attention off that situation. You know, with the Tower cards, you know, there's going to be stuff going on in your external reality that is going to take your mind and maybe give you a completely different perspective on that situation where you haven't received the reciprocation and the shared feelings that you would have liked, you know. And normally you might sort of get caught up in that disappointment and, you know, really like dwell on it because it's painful and it's really hard because you obviously really like someone. But boom, the Tower's coming in. So it's like Spirit is making something happen in your life, which will mean that you're not sort of so focused on this lack of reciprocation. You'll be having to focus on other things. You've got here somebody who's going through an awakening. They need to become more grounded. They probably feel quite uncomfortable at the moment. They're being woken up by Spirit to... This person can't really go back into denial. They have to be very real. Spirit is trying to get this person to move into their value and their worth and to be much more grounded rather than just up in their head living in dreamerland. Okay, this person would normally be in dreamerland and they're not really being realistic about things, and Spirit's sort of saying to them now, you know, you've got to wake up, you've got to face up to your life and live a real life, you know, and you can't be in denial. So Spirit's got control of your person and they're guiding them towards being a Queen of Pentacles. I mean, it doesn't matter what gender this person is, it's just an energy of somebody that is more grounded and focused and has more of a realistic vision, and is in a more healthy place. So there's multiple things that Spirit is doing with your person at this time, and at the same time they're also making some things happen in your life which will help you really, because it will help you see, I think, certain things are going to be happening out of the blue, and it's gonna make you see this whole relationship totally differently, because there's other stuff going on that is a little bit more important, or you know, it's something significant that's going to happen, and then it helps you to look at this relationship differently. You know, it's like, yeah, you might question it a little bit more and say, you know, maybe it isn't something that I thought I wanted it, but maybe I don't. Your person is seeing signs about you everywhere. I mean, like I said, that they're very dreamy. But they need to apply it in reality, you know, and that's what they've not been doing. So your spirit guides are giving you empowerment. You're more powerful than you realise. It is safe for you to be powerful. So they're getting you to stand in your power, to deal with situations in your life as they're arising, which they will be, and taking your power back. Not giving your power to this person who is not reciprocating consistently, who is in their own little dream world. Spirit's going to be putting them through their paces regardless, and Spirit is empowering you now to really come into your light and stand in your power, so you're not needy to this person anymore, you know. So it's going to be a good change for Capricorn. Let's go into Aquarius. Transformation. Enter into the light, out from the darkness. Okay, so it's all about Aquarius becoming much happier, coming into a much happier place in your life, being more self-loving, more kind to yourself. You're having some kind of breakthrough at the moment, and this is massive, Ace of Swords, having a realisation, and it will have taken you a long time to get to this point. You might be thinking, is this going to be worth it though? Like, you know, when you have the idea of something you now need to do, but you might be thinking over the next week, like the next few days, over the weekend, you know, is this really going to be worth my while? Yes, it will be worth your while, is the answer. Yeah, you're going to meet somebody, or something is going to happen in your external reality very soon that is predestined. Spirit is bringing you a situation that has been part of your destiny from the beginning of time. King of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune there. You could find that you meet a soulmate very soon. I also want to say, I know we will be together. I also want to say, excuse me, my voice this morning's not good. I also want to say that, like, if you work in any sort of spiritual way, or let's face it, we're a soul family, so we do. Whatever it is you do in your life, you could literally be going to the next level with it as well. What's your thoughts? It's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. So your spirit guides are helping you with that. Yeah, your spirit guides are helping you to now act on this breakthrough that you've had. Okay, because it's a massive breakthrough and you will have your doubts, but Spirit is going to uphold this breakthrough. They're going to uphold you so that you're able to go through this transformation, which is going to make you much, much happier. You're going to end up meeting somebody who you were predestined to meet, or you're going to end up, I mean, I think both, you know, most likely your work, whatever your life purpose is, going up to the next level. I feel there's some kind of karmic debts that you've recently paid off, or something like that. That's what I think. So big time for Aquarius. So we're going to Gemini. Talking keeps your relationship alive. Oh, excuse me. So something here talking is helping. Oh my God, I can't talk just as I say that. Isn't that weird? So, oh dear. Somebody is struggling to talk. It's hard to talk about feelings. Or talking is very necessary. Talking is difficult. Okay. You've got here the High Priestess. High Priestess, there is a sense that you've been getting much closer to spirit lately. There's been less obstructions in your way. You've been more in tune with yourself. You've been allowing yourself to live moment to moment rather than overanalyzing your life. You've just been allowing things to just float and see what happens, which is much more spiritual way of life. You're quite private, and you don't really tell anyone how you're living your life. But yes, much closer to spirit, which is very good. A bit more accepting. Now, it's not very nice to see this, but you have got some sort of purge coming up here the next few days. There's some sort of purge going on. Sorry about my throat. Don't know what is going on. I'm just picking a card to go. Oh, freaking hell. Somebody's moving on. Or you're moving on. Moving on from troubled times. Okay? So that's what the purge is about. This purge... Oh, I might have to go and get... Sorry, Gemini. Just a minute. Oh, God help me. Oh, dear. It's got some honey for my throat. I don't know why, because I haven't even got a throat problem anymore. Spirit's doing something with me. Okay. There's a purge. And it's about moving forward from troubled times. And you've got to do it. You've got to do it. Freaking hell. I might have to go back and get that honey. There's something Spirit wants you to do. Sorry. Oh dear. Oh, I've got my honey. Right. Spirit wants you to do something. Spirit's trying to communicate with you. Oh, it's mental. I haven't even got a cough. I have not even got a cough. There's something to do with progress and communication. Because I just saw the 8 of Wands. Progress and communication happening. Information in writing. Somebody apologising. Or reaching out. Somebody wants to know, let you know they care about you. There's an offer. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know why Spirit's doing this to me. There is definitely a purge though. There's a very important thing going on because you can, I mean, what am I doing? I'm purging heavily while I'm doing this. I've been absolutely fine. Good grief. What is your person thinking? God, if anyone can sit through this, I'm impressed. I'm going to contact you. There's a very important message trying to come in. Oh, God, Spirit. I wish I could stop the video, but I can't. It's very deep and karmic what's going on. Okay, you might be having a purge at the moment that you don't understand. There's mother healing, okay? And this is going on. It's a karmic thing. I don't really even want to read what it says because it might be very personal or different depending on who you are. But there's mother healing going on. Or father healing. It's parental. And as this purges out, because it is purging out massively, it's going to release some karma for you, Gemini, and you're going to be able to move forward and manifest your desires, finally, okay? Because there's been some pain to do with a parent, okay? There's been some pain to do with a parent and it had to purge out. Until that purges out, a certain situation couldn't move forward, okay? But there's definitely communication coming in and information in writing, 100%. That's one of the most powerful readings I think Spirit's ever made me do. But yeah, there's some deep karmic stuff that's been obstructing a certain situation to move forward. And as you are clearing this intensely at this time, something will finally move forward for you. That's the message. Oh, good grief. Good grief. Libra. That took about an hour. Okay, Libra. Wish, make a wish. Lovely. Oh my goodness. You're thinking more rationally at the moment. A more rational mindset. Okay? And where you're being more rational, it's very good for you. It's going to turn everything around. You're going to manifest your wishes, your desires. This is wishes fulfilled. You've got the wish card as well. Sorry if I look a bit funny. It's because I just done the Gemini reading. If you've got Gemini in your chart, watch the Gemini reading. It was really powerful. It might annoy you because I cough a lot in it, but... Right. You've been dealing with somebody that's quite harsh. Okay, very harsh energy there. Very cold, very bitter because of things that have happened to them. Watch this space. Spirit's about to make something happen in their life. Certain things are going to be happening in their life. It's going to stop them in their tracks. They're not going to be allowed to keep operating in such a blunt and harsh manner. Yeah, they've been in a dark place. I'm in a dark place. Spirit is sending me light. They've been in a dark place. And that's why they've been cold and harsh and all those things. It's all about to change. Spirit's not going to let that person keep doing that anymore. You are making a wish. You are aligning to your highest and best. You're taking the rational mind, the rational path, and it is going to lead you to a much better place. Have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. Yeah. Spirit is helping you to just literally do the right thing. Take the higher road. Do the right thing. Have faith. Just align yourself energetically to what your heart's desire is. You don't have to do anything in particular. All you have to do is align energetically. And you are going to have your wishes fulfilled, Libra. You are so close now to that happening. Exciting for Libra. Okay, Leo. Mistakes. We all make mistakes. Sometimes we do make mistakes and that's okay. You know, Page of Cups. Apologies. Wanting to offer a bit of a olive branch. Yeah. Look at that. Page of Cups again. Page of Cups twice. You're being more self-loving. And you do want to connect more emotionally here with yourself and other people. You've got very fond memories of other people, or, you know, a particular person. But you've also got fond memories of yourself. It's like you're really getting in touch with your true self here. It's like you're becoming much more loving. More loving to yourself and others, and you're becoming much more in your value and your worth. People will start seeing the beauty in you much more, because you're being so much kinder to yourself, and it's making you kinder to others. And you know, I think you've realised that perhaps you weren't really going about things the right way, but it was just what you did at the time, which is fine, because we're all on a journey of figuring things out. And I mean, I've got Leo in my chart, you know, and I've sort of made a couple of mistakes lately, and but they're not really mistakes, are they? Because they help you gain clarity. As you make a mistake, it helps enlighten you to actually know that's really not the right way of doing things, and then you can adjust yourself accordingly. So yeah, this is all about you just really getting the love back for yourself, and it's a much more softer, gentler energy that Leo's coming into. Somebody connected to you is quite harsh. They've kind of thought about things with you for a while, and they've doubted whether it was worth all the effort. And they're being quite blunt and harsh at the moment. You know? They're trying to protect themselves, because deep down, I think this person feels they're going to get hurt. You're not scared anymore. You're not scared of being hurt by life. You're not scared of hiding who you really are. But this person is. This person you deal with is scared of showing who they really are. There's somebody here, I don't know if it's the same person or someone else, that sees signs about you everywhere. Wait. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. I think that's exactly what you're doing. I think you are waiting. I think you're being much more gentle, much more kind to yourself with the Six of Cups and the Page of Cups. You know you've made mistakes. You know you've gone about things in the past not quite right. And you're reevaluating. And you're aligning to a much better energy. So allow that alignment to come. Allow yourself now to just keep aligning to this much nicer, gentler energy. And Spirit is saying you'll get much better results if you just slow things down. Okay. Let's go into Aries. Triangle. Evaluate your emotions for a firm decision. So you may be involved in some sort of love triangle, or there may be a situation that is just very karmic. Spirit is supporting you and has been getting closer and closer to you. You've been getting closer and closer to Spirit. And you've been more in your emotional mastery. The next few days sees you coming really into your power, your value and your worth. You are reclaiming yourself. Your person has been suffering with a lot of anxiety about you, stressing, very triggered. And that's why they're very silent. They're trying to understand what the hell is going on. And they're doing it in a very private way. I don't think they want you to know how stressed they get or how triggered they get about you. They say, I know we will be together. There's some sort of higher learning that they are going through with the Hermit card. And Spirit is forcing them to awaken to the things they try to hide. Spirit is getting you to align to Spirit. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Stay optimistic. They're getting you to just be so aligned that you won't have any doubts about how you live your life, what you're doing. You're not compromising. You're not going to compromise. You're not going to take second best. But you're not going to get depressed either. You're not going to get lonely. You're actually going to really enjoy just really improving yourself and improving your life. Somebody here is being taken through their paces, being forced to wake up to how they feel about you, okay, or feel about life. There's definitely somebody here going through some sort of awakening that they try to keep hidden. Okay, so we'll go into Sagittarius. Understanding. Happy couples understand each other. Oh dear. Understanding each other is quite a difficult thing, isn't it? Right, you are trying to understand the people around you. You're trying to understand what Spirit is teaching you. And you will do. You will gain clarity because you've got the Judgment card. So you're going to be seeing things a lot more clearly, and you're going to make a decision. And it's all about self-love. It's all about you doing what's right for you. And it could be about a child or somebody younger as well. But, you know, you're trying to do the right thing for you, and you're trying to do the most conscious thing. There's somebody here that has an opportunity, but they could sabotage it. They've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a brand new beginning, a brand new opportunity for money, for success. But they've got the Devil cards. And this person's got ego. And it's like they're going to sabotage what this opportunity is. And I feel like you're going to be seeing very clearly what's going on, and you're just going to be kinder to yourself and not allow this to affect you. There's an energy here, I want to commit to you. They may want to commit to you, but in what manner? What manner do they want to commit to you, you know? It feels like somebody here wants to have things their own way. It feels like... there's definitely an energy here of somebody where there needs to be more understanding between the two of you. The good thing is you're trying to understand yourself better. This person you're dealing with, I feel they're very stubborn, and I feel they want things their own way. Self-employment. You are a born entrepreneur, and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. So Spirit is helping you to understand yourself, make conscious choices and loving choices for yourself. your life purpose going from strength to strength. There's somebody here that is still attached to you, but they do like things to be done their own way. So I don't know what to say about that at the moment, but that's what Spirit is flagging up, okay? Let's go into Scorpio. Honesty. Relationships need trust. So you're going through some sort of deep transformation where it comes to honesty in your life. Being honest with yourself. Being honest with others. It's not easy. You've recently realised, yeah, I've got a lot to offer. Yeah, I'm in a good place. You know, you felt attractive. You may have been attracted to somebody else. It's quite magical. You know, it is really quite magical for you at the moment. You really are getting in your power, knowing who you are, walking in your stride, you know, and less frightened to just be expressive, yeah, and go for what you want, you know. The only thing is you're getting the Devil card, which shows the tendency to drop back into addictive habits that may block you. Okay, you are manifesting an energy here that's very, very good. It's like your own mental health is starting to trigger and put in self-doubts, okay? So your habit, you know, your addictive habit that I said that could be coming in here, the addictive habit could be, honestly, the tendency to think the worst. You know, and Spirit is saying, no, you don't need to think the worst because you've got the Ace of Cups here to the Six of Pentacles. You know, things are getting better here for Scorpio. You are going to be receiving love. You're going to be receiving money. I'm going to give you an offer soon. So you are. Scorpio is going to be receiving something very, very soon. So please, disidentify from the ego. You are not the ego. You are the I am presence. There's a flare up here of mental health or something like that going on. Keep it at bay. You know, let it burn off by ignoring it. Stand in your power because you found your Queen of Wands energy. You know, you found your alignment. You found your sense of purpose. You found more confidence in yourself. So don't allow these old mind patterns to sabotage, you know. What's your thoughts? It is important not only to think about what you desire, but no, it is important to only think about what you desire and not what you fear. So yeah, Spirit is well aware that with Scorpio at the moment, it's weird because you know you're in a better place, you know you're doing the right things, but you're having a wobble, you're having doubts, and Spirit is supporting you the next few days to, you know, just keep being honest with yourself that you are doing the right things here. Let's not go into negative thought patterns. That's very karmic, you know, because we are pure spirit. There are no negative thoughts in pure spirit. So I think Spirit's trying to reassure Scorpio, you've got this, you know, just keep doing what you're doing. Everything's fine. Let's go into Pisces. Compromise. Compromise is not submission. That card just came out in reverse, so I'm wondering whether you're feeling pressure to compromise and you're not liking it. You have a lot of Major Arcana cards here. You've got 3. Temperance, Magician, and the Justice card. Pisces, you're what you're doing, you're basically you're killing off inner child stuff, you know. You're finding your sort of power again. You're trusting more in spirit and you're balancing the scales of karma. You may have habits of like retracting into fear or being oversensitive, or being frightened that no one's going to love you, feeling powerless. I feel that this is all being banished and balanced out. Your person is, something is happening to them. Something massive is going to be happening, and they're going to be moving forward more smoothly because of it. They're going to have to move. They're going to have to do something. They're going to have to take action because things are happening, and what are they going to do about it? I don't know what to say to you. You know, I feel there is somebody here that's been quite stubborn, and they just think they can just do what they want. But Spirit is making something happen quite soon, and they have to step into action. If they don't, well, they're going to have to step into action. Spirit's going to make them step into action, whether they like it or they don't. You're balancing out the scales of karma, Pisces. You're coming into your center point. You're coming into alignment with source. What do I mean by that? You're making certain realizations at this time, which are very important. You're not going to be so hooked in. If you felt like you've been hooked in to a situation or a person, you're not going to feel so hooked into it anymore, because you've cleared your karma in a certain area. Not all your karma, because Jesus, if we cleared all our karma, we'd be Buddha, right? But you've cleared. The cards are showing that you are at the current time clearing some sort of major karma, and by clearing that major karma, what happens is that you are more free to be your true self, and therefore you won't need to be so hooked into a situation anymore. Because I feel like you've been hooked into a situation with somebody who has not expressed their love for you or their kindness towards you, and it's had you probably sat very sad, you know. But basically, Spirit is turning the whole situation around now. You've paid your karma off with regards to that situation, and you've got there supporting you with self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt. Remember that you are God's perfect child. You are not going to have to compromise with this person anymore. You're not going to have to be hooked into a situation that you don't like anymore. You've done what you needed to do in terms of your spiritual work here. Spirit is calling time on it, and Spirit is actually making something happen to your person whereby they can't keep mocking you around or playing you anymore. Okay, so that is quite a specific message. It may not resonate with everyone, but that's what is being shown. I mean, the main thing to say about that message is, you know, Pisces, you're just making a huge realisation that you don't have to compromise anymore. And that's it. And that is going to be empowering for you. Okay, Cancer. Wish. Make a wish. Coming into your wishes fulfilled. Coming very close to Spirit now at this time. Much more in your mastery, much more in touch with your feelings and your spirituality. You're on the beginning, you're on the verge of a new beginning. You may feel a little bit like, oh my God, what am I doing? Bit nervous, bit scared. The ego could feel a bit triggered at this time, because I think spiritually you're going up to the next level with your life. Somebody you're connected with had to take their power back. They felt very betrayed. They felt like they had been working towards something, and then they think, what is the real point in this? And they felt betrayed. So they felt like they had to take their power back. So this is somebody that's probably been quite cold. But you've got here a Page of Pentacles. This is somebody that wants to offer you something. This is somebody that's very attracted to you. This is somebody that is very much liking you. but they could be a bit immature or distracted at times. I know that you are the one I want to spend my life with. Oh my God. You see, it could be somebody that's quite fun and they excite you. They excite your sense of fun. Yeah, with the Fool, because you've got that sense of fun, but you've got quite a nice balance now between the spiritual and your sense of fun. And that's, as a soul family, as Cancerian soul family, that's what where we're at now, you know, because Cancerians, we can tend to be a bit too serious, because we're very deep with our feelings and we've got that hard shell, but we're super soft inside, so we can be a bit too deep and a bit too intense and serious about our feelings. But I feel like with Cancer in this soul family, we've been getting much closer to spirit and really sort of starting to embrace just being more free, more like present. So then it's more possible to just enjoy ourselves and not be so, you know, worried or stressed all the time. Cancerians, we can be quite grumpy, can't we? Because the moon's changing all the time for us every 3 days, so it's really hard being Cancer in a way. But we're learning to kind of just be more present and have more fun and do what's right for us. So it's a really groundbreaking time for Cancer in this soul family, you know, and we are actually manifesting some sort of wish. It looks like we're manifesting a partner. I don't know if that's what you want to manifest, but I feel like that is probably what is happening. But they are saying, wait, don't rush into the action right now. Bide your time for better results. So if you feel a bit triggered about your next steps, which is what I think is happening, because the Fool would be a bit triggered about their next steps, it might be important just to spend a bit more time spiritually connecting at the moment. And that's what your spirit guides are going to be encouraging you to do, to just wait a little bit, because you are manifesting a wish and you just got to kind of like slow it right down, okay? So yeah, somebody is going to come forward who really, really likes you. But it's all about sort of Cancer staying very centered at the moment. And just keep aligning energetically to your wish rather than trying to rush how you do it strategically, if that makes sense. So I'm sending you lots of love and peace. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for supporting. Sorry there hasn't been many videos lately just because it's the summer holidays now. I've got the kids. I have to prioritise people privately booking in. So if you want to privately book in with me, just message me. That's priority, and obviously looking after the children, and then the videos I just do when I can. So thanks for being so understanding. Yeah, one love and peace across Gaia, wherever you are. Thank you.